right. Hold on, yeah. That's what I just heard right now in my. So let's get this back to what we're gonna do. What song was play? Oh, yeah. See, he said fuck. Booyah. So that's kind of the point. I was only in the garage because never mind. I'm not gonna answer this because somebody telling me what I'm not supposed to do, and I've been here.
We look at Dennis. Said, Dennis, what are you gonna do? He says, well, I need to go to Vegas. Can your vacation be like 48 hours? And Dennis is like, I don't.
Or when I leave in the middle of the season. Phil loved me. I invented load management because it wasn't nothing to get missing. I needed my me time. Madonna loved me.
It's gonna be a problem. Because they tried to on me. So now we're directed. Alright. See? I would never hit you.
My nose broken. Click. Here, I want to be able to feel that pain. I said, look that way. And then I'm here. I want to get cut. I'm there. And then, hey, cutting my groin.
That's why I named this one. I want to hit my shin. Not shin, I hit the metal corner on the bed frame. So you see that little afterlife. You dealing with a white boy. Them niggas didn't have souls. I time move. And this is backwards. So literally, you think you're going forward in life, you're actually traveling backwards. Because think about it. If I wrote my motherfucker, thank you. If it wrote a future life, future incarnation, then technically I would have to go back and find my previous incarnations to know what the fuck is happening now. And that's what's happening now, nigga. That's why I keep saying you can't run from, when you become that, you can't run from it. If you become a black hole, your ass is gone. And niggas that fuck with you is too, for one reason. Because they trap themselves into the hole. If you ever study black holes, you would stay the fuck away from them. Simply because of two reasons. See you, they eat you. Here's the issue. They actually appear to be frozen in time. So they would just think like, what the fuck? Is you just gonna sit there and like just look at the whole black hole? That's what they would think. But you know what would really happen? You'd actually be on the other side dead. Yeah, I already know. I know whose card and everything. See? Who that guy? Talk to Shane Benny. Fuck your life. That's what he wrote. VOT, fuck your life. And that's the point. Victim of trauma, fuck your life. That's what trauma? It's playing out in my hands, not yours, right? Because if it was, why is that? I don't lock the bottom lock. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Keep that in mind.
That was me and Adrian. We didn't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. I just wanted. Nah, because there's a bunch of funky shit going on. Niggas came and grabbed that shit from outside, and then the goddamn garage door is broken. But on that side, nigga came with because it was locked. He came and unlocked it, right, and then came and took that car.
What car? Took a car?
The car that was in the garage, that was parked next to Mom's car, that had some shit in it. It had somebody's gifts in it or some shit like that. It was your car? No, I don't know who car it is, but I'm just saying that basically, she gonna say. Never mind. It's just been so much shit going on that side and on this side where I get blamed for shit, and I just had to have it. I was already on live, so I was like, I had to have this shit on camera, cause this nigga gonna act like, oh, what happened here? Nigga, ain't that your car? Ain't your girlfriend the one who put the lock on there according to the motherfuckers telling me in the front? So if that's the case, why you niggas look so fucking dumbfounded, nigga? Get your fucking lock off. Turn the shit up, lift the garage up, and get your fucking car. Stop looking around like you goddamn stupid. And once I said that, he did it. And I told niggas, play with me if you want. I'll put you somewhere. And it's not a threat. Because I don't mean physically. Fucking around with the fuck arounds. Because that shit wasn't even like that when I came back in this morning. Because I literally walked into the garage to get my bike and had to turn on the light. I don't even open the garage to do that unless I'm actually leaving. I just hit the light. And nobody would actually be able to hit the garage door from the inside, because if you did, because it's locked, it wouldn't even fucking move. The sensor won't let it move. So I'm only saying that because I got sent to jail off a lie. I ain't getting accused of nothing off a lie either. And how I know this is because I was in here asleep. I went outside to grab my bike because she asked me to. And I looked at the garage door. I'm like, what the hell happened in the garage? So I called my mom, but she ain't answer. And then the dude even said, he's like, yeah, it looked like somebody tried to yank it open. Look at him, look at him. Look at him. So now we got bots in my YouTube chat. That's how you know, go along, get along. No, never mind. Yep. I was the only one, what?
Said that. He's like, oh, this is my partner, so.
Hello? Hello? I did. So, did you see the garage? Yeah.
Why she didn't answer the phone?
I don't know.
Tell her my dad been looking for her.
Okay.
Calling her everything.
Yeah, I guess Cass been calling you and looking for you. But yeah, the garage door. The one that's not like ours, the other side. It was broken. You ain't see that? Well, not no more. Yes. Somebody came and got it. The girl in the front. I guess it's the girl in the front. But yeah, that's what happened. But I'm just saying the door was broken. Like somebody tried to yank it up or something. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. That's the point. That's how I knew it was broke. That's how I noticed it. Because I didn't notice it until I went to go grab my bike. And I looked at the door and I'm like, why does the door look like this? Right? And then afterwards I was like, hold on. You can't do that from the inside. Because what you mean? Like push the button? No, you can't do that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what me and the guy was even talking about. You can't do that. If you were to push the button, because it's locked from the inside, it wouldn't open unhinged like that. That's somebody that literally tried to pull it unhinged. Because if you open it because the lock's on the same side as the sensor. So as soon as you press the sensor or try to open it, it's literally gonna try to open, then it's gonna close. It's like standing in front of it. With a lock on it. Right. Well, I don't know. I just know it's broken. So I was just saying, yeah, I don't know who did it. Yeah, which was weird because, well, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, of course, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. That wasn't them. That's the point. They didn't even know how. No, that's the point, Mom. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. But then I thought about it, and that's what me and the guy was talking about. Because if you push the button, it won't do that. It'll. Well, I don't know. I just noticed it because I just wanted to say, I just basically had noticed it, and I was asking you because when I came in, it wasn't like that today. So it happened while I was sleeping. No. So, right, yeah. I hear you. But yeah. That doesn't make sense, though. No, but who's going to do it? Why would you push the button? I asked him. He didn't even know. He said that's because me and him was outside talking about it first. Because he came and he thought somebody hit it. Because he saw a handprint. And that's why I was like, huh? And then that's when I looked at it. And then when I looked at how it was unhinged, like the angle is unhinged. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I thought about it. Well, our garage door doesn't work. So ultimately, since our garage door don't work, there'd be who else is going to push it? Yeah. Okay, then I just wanted to let you know because I didn't know if you saw it because I knew when I went to sleep it wasn't like that. Yeah, but I'm talking about okay. All right. Bye. That just proves my point. Somebody, yeah. Something's going on. Because why would you just said the same thing. I just said the same thing. But then when I said that can't happen, you try to give me the same thing I said. I said that if you push the button from the inside, it won't do that. Right? So somebody had to lift it from the outside. That's what me and the guy was just talking about, correct? So now, why is it that she's saying that, maybe somebody accidentally pressed it from the inside? Who would accidentally press it when our damn garage door don't open? The motor's broken. The only other door is that one. So if you pressed it, who was gonna press it? Somebody that didn't know there was a lock on it, that ain't supposed to be here. Not nobody in the house. I'm talking about something else. Because I know who they are and why they're here. I told them both. Fucking with me, you fucking with the best. You wanna fuck with me? Okay. I have to play my Scarface. I gotta play it. That's the funny part. Yep. And that's exactly what's the point. Because of what's going to distract me. That's why I'm literally doing everything, because I have a goal in mind. 3 days. My microphone's right the fuck here. I can do everything right in my house. I don't have to even go nowhere. I literally have my own studio right here. So that's the point. Are you guys ready?
Rory, Tony, get me, Tony. Do it now before it's too late. Oh, come on, Tony. Oh, come on, Tony. Fuck me, huh? Fuck me, Tony. Fuck me, Tony. Come on and just fuck me.
Who else when that first guy busted in thought that was Sylvester Stallone playing Rambo again, but a dirty version? Did they get this thing out the swamp? I was like, damn, they got Sylvester Stallone. He made a dirty swamp cameo. Ain't this a bit? But see, nobody caught that part. Think about this. Gina had to be sedated. Sedated. Because she dated his homeboy. She fucked up. Because that's the point. A nigga will kill a nigga first and let the bitch live. And here's the reason why I'm saying it. Because there's certain people that have certain energy. And like with me, I invest my energy and my time. And my time and my energy is not what you niggas know. It's time or energy. So you could literally spend $100,000 on something and I will literally say that ain't shit to me. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you die, what happens? Good luck. Think about that. If you give your children $1 million and they never worked for $1 million, I guarantee you when you die, they won't have that million. If you give, that's why I say, if I get $1 million, I wouldn't give anybody in my family any money. Not any money. Nothing that they can't sustain. There we go. Because if I give you the money, let's say you buy your mama $1 million house, you got to pay her fucking $1 million rent and her $1 million taxes too. Because she cannot sustain it. So now you have another debt for no reason. For no reason. Why not just buy $1 million house and have her own damn section in the house? You over there, nigga. That's how it works. Because you can't, like I always say, bitch, don't build off me. If I am the foundation, you cannot build your goddamn building on me. You have to pay rent or taxes in this month. Like the essays had niggas out here. Like the whole, I ain't gonna say no names. Like my nigga Picho when I was in jail. I'm not PC.
Oh, okay.
That nigga Picho was lit in jail. I went to jail, went to jail, went to the hospital, came back, and even the cops and everybody was like, "This nigga's back." I was mad as hell. I'm like, "How I go to jail?" And he went in and out, and I'm still here. I'm like, didn't y'all say the system was down or some shit? Get me the fuck out of here. This nigga Picho got out before me twice. Like, how did Picho get out before me twice? God damn it, I don't get it. I even asked him, I said, Picho, you back? He said, yeah, man, they got me again. I said, clearly they did, didn't they? I said, this nigga Picho, I said, clearly they got you again, huh? The fuck? I'm like, fuck. This thing got out before me. Twice. Oh. How's it going? I'm good. I'm like, man, he got out before me twice. I was literally about to walk out the door. So I was like, oh, I got to close the garage from the outside anyway. Because I got to lock it. Because I'm taking my bike in the house. But
Fuck me, Tony. Fuck me, Tony. Come on and just fuck me.
what are you doing, bro? Flip these guys. Did you see how? Well, I know y'all ain't watching it with me, but this nigga's Nick the Pig, boy. He walked out slow than a motherfucker, didn't he? Nick the Pig, that boy was out there slow as hell. It was like 86 shots went off and Nick the Pig come out with his little pistol. What the fuck, you take you so long, Nick? Sorry. And I'm talking about Scarface, so I don't want nobody getting share this with nobody. Because this is the key. Everybody and their mama is like tripping on everything. You feel me? And I'm just out here like gang, gang, bang, bang. Not gang bang. But like, this is me, baby. Where you at? Keku Kinesis. It's funny. What's the odds of that? I was like literally sitting there, and I'm like thinking like, after I opened the garage, I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened to the garage? So I go look at the garage. It was for the longest time, and I'm like, oh, a Porsche 944, a 944. I thought it was a 911 for a second. I said, this looks like a 911, but wait a second. It's too new for that. And then I saw some Target boxes in the back. I'm like, Christmas gifts. Or birthday gifts or some shit, you know. So I was like, oh, that's dope. Thug life. Man, that's it. I just was worried about it mainly for one reason. Because of the fact that I don't want nobody to blame me for it. Because last time, before that car got there was a red tub right there and some toys. And somebody, I guess, stole the toys or stole the tub or something like that, my mom told me. And I'm like, but that tub was there before that car got there. Because you wouldn't have been able to fit the car there. And how I know? Because my bike was there. That's why when the girl, I mean, y'all saw it. When the girl had put the lock on there. Because I was like, I let her know. I was like, oh, my bike's right there. And she's like, oh, that's your bike? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's my bike. And I was like, it's all good. You don't have to move it or nothing. I'm not tripping. I like how there's people literally watching the live trying to do magic spells on me, and I'm just sitting here like putting like nothing. Respectfully. The reason why I'm not even worried about it is because a few reasons. I'm not wrong about anything I'm fucking saying. Everything I'm saying is objectively factual. You can have your own truths, like I have mine. A truth is an opinionated perspective upon objective reality. That's what it is. Or we could just call it subjectivity in a nutshell, if you understand what that means. But I was just trying to perspective on an objective collective, really. So collectively, things we can agree upon. We can collectively agree this is a tree, right? Or these are leaves. We can collectively agree these are leaves. Okay? Now, if I walk out that gate to somebody that's in the house, what did I just do? I'll wait. Because God body's God body. What's up, girl? In the Maserati. Ooh, I like how she pulled up in the Mazzy. That's why they used to call me Maserati Max. Build off me, bitch. Don't build off me. Nah. Don't build off me. Somebody pulled up with 8198 on the Lexus. Come on. And here's the key. The lady that I told you, man. I told you. Don't fuck with me. And that's the whole key on the Tony Montana, the Scarface joint. I told you. You know how much work I've put into this damn place? What's up, bro? How's it going? And you don't even know what I mean by that. Everything I do. So let's say I light a candle, and I light a candle to purify energy. Guess where it's at? Buried here. So that means if you come up here fucking with me, you fucking with the best. You will literally encapsulate yourself into punishment. All for one reason. I wouldn't technically know. I'm not fucking with you. What's up, bro? Have a good one. There's certain things. There's certain things you just don't fuck with. I'm one of them. See how the Monte Carlo rolled by, they were expecting me to be in front. It's because the way I have the camera angled. You just don't fuck with, and I'm one of them. Because you're dealing with something that's literally not even here to fuck with. I'm here, but not like you think I am. He said he often appears to us, but mainly as the apparition. Because once you tap into God body, you become different. And the more people observe you, the more you make that deteriorate. And it's not deteriorating. That's the problem. What's deteriorating is the actual ones that are stagnant. You appear to deteriorate simply because of one reason. You're moving at the speed of the shadow, and others are moving at the speed of light. So by the time they say, let there be light, you already like, okay, so I've been here for the... It's like being at the party at 10 o'clock. Hey, okay. Look at you, little shorty over there. She, ooh. Then 12 o'clock hit, and you called up the homegirls, and they finally come through. And they come through 4 carloads deep. And they lapped up. Let's go. Lapped up in the back. Put the drink down. Sit down. Okay, y'all niggas duck. Trust me, you talking to me. My car used to be packed. The homies drove. My car was literally always full of women. No bullshit. But then there's the key. When my brother died, out of all the girls that would always be in the car, one of them was there. 2 of them, Jamie and Samaya. Literally. Because she called me, she was going to bring me lunch. Samaya was. All right, man. Have a good one. Did you leave the garage door open, the top one? Okay, I just want to make sure because I can grab my bike. Thank you. What was I going to say? Samaya and Jamie were the only ones that were there when my brother died. Literally, they were the only ones there. Because she called me, she's going to bring me breakfast. Lunch. And my cousin had called me and told me about it. So by the time I got home, she literally was like, they blocked the driveway. They literally blocked the driveway. They just pulled right in front of the driveway. This is when I stayed on Magnolia and Woodman. And this is what I'm saying, that everything that happens here happens for a reason. Because I hit, when I was staying over there, this is where I got my car accident. My car accident happened right around the corner. I was literally picking up baby's dog crap one day. I happened to look up. I said, oh, shit, that's the tree I hit. And that's the key. I swerved out the way to miss the dog. I was picking up my dog. And what the first thing I say? Oh, shit. Even when I lie, I'm telling the truth. Because this is the whole point of that objective reality we're talking about. Because the lie is the truth. The truth is a lie. That's why I say objectively, factual. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. The facts is this. Everybody keeps pointing the finger toward me, and I keep pointing the finger toward everybody else. The difference is this. I'm not blaming no one. I'm saying be accountable and liberate yourselves. That part. So as much as everybody wants to say about me, here's the thing. Like I've said, and I'll say it again. Get your ass out my fucking mind then, motherfuckers. I'm not doing nothing to do anything to you. She lied. It's all, they're tripping on that. The point is, I can't get these motherfuckers out my mind. Merely because I keep hearing these niggas. And all of you. So with the Keku kinesis, it has nothing to do with anything. I'm not, hold on. Bad. I had to turn off my goddamn, what the thing is. Because my goddamn Skype chat was going nuts. It's like earlier. It's an overflow of energy to try to make my phone die. Because everybody thought I got high. No. Sure didn't. Unless you're talking about these weeds here. What's this here? What is here? Captain Glue. Speaking of that, yo, why the fuck ain't I getting my mail? I ordered a Cash App card twice. One took, I looked at it right before I ordered a new one. It said 156 days. Either that or 145. Shipped. Go shipped. Or whatever the fuck it says. This one currently says, let me tell you. I'll screenshot it for the add-ons. 9 days ago, shipped. Now, here's the key, y'all. Remember that time I was like, yo, why is it I get no mail? Graham and YouTube. So that's why I'm glad y'all shut down my IG. Because with the app I'm using, even if my phone dies, the Instagram of the YouTube will still keep going. And I'll end it when I decide to. That's why the other one from last time didn't end yet.
Because I didn't find him attractive. I know it is still. I still don't find him attractive. So is it over? I want it to be. What mom say? I know. Just stop while you're
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to like get their conversation on camera. You know. But ultimately, what was I saying? So, boom, phone died. Hey, you. Nigga, I don't sell hoes. I do can't. What is it? What in the juggernaut? She said, nigga, I don't sell hoes. He said, can you see my outfit? I don't sell hoes. I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair. No, he said, I don't sell hoes. I sell candy, motherfucker. I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair. crib and count the money for the juggernaut. Oh, it's a juggernaut. That's how I be feeling. Got your dumb ass. I gotta play this. I remember when me and Ange first started hanging out, she used to hate when I would play that shit. Cause every time I'd bust in the room, I'd literally kick the door in. I'd be like, it's the juggernaut, bitch, and I got a bitch with me. She used to hate that shit. I would do it every time. And that's the point. Because if I know I can get to you, I'll get to you. Especially if I'm not fucking with you. I will literally troll you. So that's why I was like, I would always kick the door in on her ass. Here it is right here.
Hey, what up?
If I don't do it, shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
My bitch, this is my crib. Oh,
That's funny.
The world.
Here it is.
Have you ever seen a
welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. That's right, bitch, this is my crib. Oh, man, look at all this money. Hell yeah, selling them hoes is easy as hell.
Nigga, I don't sell hoes, I sell candy. Can't you see my fucking outfit? I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair.
And look at all this money. Hell yeah, selling them hoes is easy.
That's the part that. Now you see how I'm not saying anything, but I'm playing this. And then everything it has something to do with. That's because that's the whole point. They're doing what they're doing. So, good luck.
Yes, hell.
Nigga, I don't sell hoes, I sell candy. Can't you see my fucking outfit? I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair. Fuck is wrong with him?
Man, I don't want to hear.
What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, selling them hoes is easy as hell.
Nigga, I don't sell hoes, I sell candy. Can't you see my fucking outfit? I'm a part-time stripper and I do hair. Fuck is wrong with him?
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Just come.
Tell them I said. Happens last July. Gypsy cat. Gypsy cat. Gypsy cat. Bangelina. Gypsy cat. Gypsy cat. Gypsy kitty. I know.
My money already before Juggernaut's ass.
Oh, it's the juggernaut, bitch, and I got a bitch with me. Yes, we're gonna have a fucking
I think you
great
always gotta
party.
scream whenever you come into the room. Look,
I'm the goddamn juggernaut. You see how tight my outfit is? I have to. That's the only way I can breathe. If I don't...
He said, "You see how tight my outfit is? That's the only way I can breathe." Because that's the point. Because it's about to go down. It's on and popping now. Because now I got it.
I'm an outfit, I'm a part-time stripper, and I do hair. Fuck is wrong with him?
Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Just count the money already before Juggernaut's ass.
Oh, it's the juggernaut, bitch, and I got a bitch with me. Yes, we're gonna have a fucking
I think you
great
always gotta
party.
scream whenever you come into the room. Look,
I'm the goddamn juggernaut. You see how tight my outfit is? I have to. That's the only way I can breathe. If I don't do it, shut up, bitch.
Ah, you little motherfucker. I'm gonna whoop your
Man, you
ass.
can make a choice. I can either take this shit or you can give it to me willingly.
I want it. I want it willingly.
Oh, I know you do,
I
you
want it.
dirty bitch. I'm the juggernaut. I'm ready to fuck. I've been ready to fuck. My suit's so tight. I don't even need no condom. Look at what my outfit's made out of. Yeah, that's right.
Here's the funny part. So remember I asked you about the flipping, how my bed frame got flipped? There's a hole on the side where there wouldn't be. That's how I know somebody actually moved it. I just found this out last night. Check this shit out. Where does hole come from? Where did the hole come from? Because this doesn't fit my... That's the point. Because I bought something and they needed to switch it. That was the point. You didn't know that? So I named this one
For the efficient, Lenovo Yoga with rapid charge.
A
play you something from mine.
This is what I'm doing. This is why this one's called Hit My Shin on the little metal part of the corner of the bed frame. I think that's what I named it, right? Oh, hit my shin on the little metal corner of the bed frame. I want that. That's why I named it Hit My Shin. Hit my shin on the little metal corner of the bed frame. I want that. I want that. I'll tell you why. Because, for one, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I was talking online, and she asked me, because I was saying about busting ass and giving 60. And she was like, what? She was like, who are you talking to? And I was like, oh, it's from the Michael Jordan. Here, let me play it for you guys so you guys get an idea why it's called Give 'em 60.
And I like Clyde Drexler. I did. I thought Clyde Drexler was a good little ball player. But he waited entirely too long to shave his head. You know, so when I got to the playoffs, I was going to bust his ass and give him 60.
Mm-mm. 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 That's what he was talking about. He said, bust their ass and give him 60. Because, think about what he's saying. Listen, because it's a parody for one. So sometimes you put yourself out there and you are the one in danger. Like that's how this is the reason I'm saying what I say. If I put my life on the line for you and you ever betray me, your ass is your ass is more than grass. I was about to say something more. Because that's the key. What I teach, you are all on the line. That's why I always teach y'all how to fortify yourself. I teach y'all how to fortify yourself. And and that's why y'all know what to do. Because the things y'all, if you understand what I'm saying. If for other ones, that they don't get it, because here's the key. I guarantee I've had people call on things and I hear them. That's the problem. That's the problem. If you call on something that and I can hear you, then wouldn't you think that's the problem? All I can say is this. In August last year, everything was fine until somebody lied. So somebody made up something and changed everything and changed the whole Technically, yeah, there should be no reason for California license plates. That person still had, because they should have been gone. That was the whole thing. That was the deal. That was the deal. And that's why I came back. That they helped someone else instead of me, and then used that person to go against me. You didn't know that? You knew that, because that's the only. I came back for baby. Remember? So this is the whole point. You're gonna continuously think about me and all these things, and the only thing I can do is Keku kinesis. I'm not trying to even pay no attention. I hear you, and it's not my fault. So therefore, I don't give a F. What happens, happens. Because you are too retarded to get it, I guess. So hold that L. Because this is the point. It's when they went fishing. Like this. That's what I wanted to play. Hold on. I knew I want to play something when I came back in. It was wrong from the beginning. I need you.
Positive character in the Gospel of Judas, but a traitor of demonic nature who's been. Betrayal of Jesus would ultimately promote him to the rank of stat. This audio present.
Now, this is important right here. This is why there's certain things that you have to understand. So the Gospel of Judas. The Gospel of Judas. The Gospel of Judas is this. I'm on YouTube Live. If you go to Keku, you can search it. The Gospel of Judas. Keku Kinesis turned on. Hella. When it comes down to it, it's simple. Yeshua, people don't understand. What you read is for elementary children. I don't mean it disrespectfully, but I'm just saying, keep this in mind. If you're in the first grade, and then you go to second grade, and you get to second grade, and you go get a second grade book, and you tell your second grade teacher, oh, I can't read that. My first grade teacher told me I could only read first grade books. That's how you sound when you read the Bible. That's how you sound. You sound like a damn idiot. I'm not saying that it's stupid. I'm just saying that if you believe that you can only read one book, you're a damn idiot. And the reason I say that is this. You will only read one book and believe in one God, but you will have many jobs. Women will have many baby daddies, many husbands, many niggas inside of them. With us as men, we will have many women. We will cheat. We'll have side women on top of side women and forget who's side and who's in front. But you will believe in one God. Ain't that a bit? You believe in one devil. Ain't that a bit? And it's funny because Dick Gregory said this. He said his grandchildren asked him, and this is the point of what I'm saying. As a kid, I knew that was wrong. I sat in church and I'm like, this is some bull. Because it's not, the reason why I'm saying it is because it's not real. There's no common sense in it. And what I'm saying that is this. Dick Gregory's grandchildren said, Granddaddy, is it true Jesus came here to die for our sins? He said, well, that's what they say. He said, well, okay, well, if Jesus came here to die for our sins and he's God's son, then why wouldn't God just kill the devil if it's only one devil? And he made the devil. That's damn common sense. And the reason is because God and the devil are the same people. That's the point. The God you read in the Bible is the devil. Your creator is the devil. You don't get that? Because spell devil backwards, lived. Spell evil backwards, live and live. So, and that's the whole point. Because think about this. How many people has the devil killed in the Bible? I'll wait. First of all, how many people has the devil killed? Remove that. How many people has the devil did anything to? How many people did God kill? You know where jealousy came from? Jealousy came from God. You didn't know that? Jealousy came from God. Where's my Bible at? Where's my Bible? Hold on. Let's go. Right here. Let's go. Niggas, open your Bibles if you tapped in. If not, shut the hell up. For those that's in the chat, I'm not trying to hear that. I see you niggas in the YouTube chat. I'm not trying to hear it right now. Either open your joints or shut up talking to me. Because we're talking references. Let's go. I'm about to tell you what I'm talking about, why God is jealous. You want to know why God is jealous? Here it is. Let's start Genesis. I got it on camera for you, so if you don't open it, you got reference. Here's where God created jealousy. God is the first evil thing to ever exist. Here it is. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's the lie. Done. I'm done. Because here's the key. How you know it's a lie? Psalms 8:3, Jeremiah 10:12, and John 1:1. That means that this didn't even happen yet until you read Psalms 8:3, Jeremiah 10:12, and John 1:1. Until you read those, this didn't even happen. Why? Because the word Psalms mean lamps. Psalms is a code. Psalms is ancient Egyptian magic spells that you use to illuminate your pineal gland. That's why Psalms doesn't fit in the Bible. If you read the Bible, Psalms literally is the only thing that just does not fit in the Bible. It's like, why is this here? It doesn't, right? So here's the key. So this is why I'm saying that. Listen to what I'm saying. Because if you're retarded, leave my chat. This is not for you niggas. We'll get to elementary later. When we want to laugh at, we'll go there. But for now, we're talking big nigga shit stuff. Sorry. So second verse. So here's the point of why I'm saying that this was a lie. If in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, then what the hell how was the earth without form and void? Ain't that retarded? Are you special or not? Are you stupid or not? That's the whole point of what I'm saying. There's nothing to respect when you have this lie in front of you. Look at what it's saying. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. How? If it literally says the earth was without form. Something that created must have form. That's why you don't see no side notes. Have you noticed that? I've already talked about this. If you want to go and look at my Instagram, it's called Mark of the Beast 666. Go down to Mark of the Beast 666 and I break down how God created the beast. It literally says it in the Bible. Where is it? Right here. It says it right up in here. It says he created the beast. B, capital B, E-A-S-T. Here it is. Right here. And God said, God said, hold on, every beast, that's the beast of the earth. There's another one where it's capital B. Because one of them said beast, plural, and the other one doesn't. I'll get to it in a second. Hold on. But yeah, this is real deal talk. It's getting heavy in the chat. Niggas getting emotional. Don't start crying now. Yes, I am literally on YouTube Live. Kind of joke. I'm not talking about that. That's kind of the point, because if I can get for one. But anyway, Keku is live and direct. And here's the cool part. Right. Yay. It's lit. Right on time. Set up. told you not to. So then since you did, now I just gave it to you. So now I can. Yep. Message. That's how I work. I will give you exactly what you want just to punish you. They have a reason to do it. It was, and see, because of what we just talked about. So, Gospel of Judas. Let's not get distracted. Because this is the point of why I'm saying what I'm saying. So remember I talked about my homegirl Samaya having my back? That's why my brother is on my ancestor altar. Because I use the ancestors for different reasons. Most people use the ancestors for manifestation, stuff like that. No. I use them for discernment. I use them for discernment because I say this. If it has anything to do with my family, then we handle it. No outside forces. Nothing outside of us. So that's how I can tell what happens when things happen. Because of one thing. One thing. Everybody's laughing, but I'm the nigga who's gonna have the last laugh. Because when I show you, trust me, remember it. And the difference is you will. I don't give a F about a B. It would actually be interesting. But the key is they can't stop thinking about me. So therefore, because they're doing everything because of me, so I can't get you out of the Keku kinesis. So because of that, stay in it. Enjoy. Gospel of Judas.
Presentation of the Gospel According to Judas is brought to you by audioenlightenment.com. Copyright 2015, all rights reserved. Editors and translators footnote. Judas is not a positive character in the Gospel of Judas, but a traitor of demonic nature whose betrayal of Jesus would ultimately promote him to the rank of stature of the hated Sethian demiurge, Yaldabaoth.
Now listen to what that said. It said that in the Gospel of Judas, Judas was literally perceived as a hated character because he became God. That's the whole point. That's the point that they leave out the Bible for people that don't speak. Look, if you don't speak more than one language, you ain't gonna get it. Because the word Judas, you idiots, Tommy, that's what his name was. His name was Tommy. Tommy or Thomas. Judas's real name is Thomas. Yehuda Thoma. Yes? Hello? I'm doing class. What's up? Okay. You telling me I didn't know I was in there. I can take her. It's up to you, but that's always something. I hope Nat chokes on one. Choke on it and die. Let's go.
The following translation reflects these developments, which are explained in the footnotes. A full consensus of scholars regarding how to interpret this gospel is still some years away, but the general lines of thought outlined here seem to be reasonably well established. Definition: demiurge, in Gnosticism and other theological systems, is a heavenly being subordinate to the supreme being. That is considered...
The thing that they worship is subordinate to the supreme being. That's what it's saying. That's why God has a mom. And nobody knows that. He has a wife too. And they took it out. Cash App out. 1019 on that mattress though. Let's go.
Definition: demiurge, in Gnosticism and other theological systems, is a heavenly being subordinate to the supreme being. That is considered to be the controller of the material world and antagonistic to all that is purely spiritual. The Gospel according to Judas. The secret verdict which Jesus discussed with Judas during the week 3 days before he celebrated Passover. When Jesus appeared on earth, he performed mankind's salvation. Indeed, some did walk the path of righteousness, but others walked in their transgression. The 12 disciples were called. He began to discuss with them the mysteries of the universe and the events that would transpire. A number of times he did not reveal himself to his disciples, but you might find him in their midst as an apparition.
There we go. That's what I said earlier. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. He said he appeared to them as an apparition. Something's going on. I'll become a ghost. But if not, I will go ahead and just rip up this goddamn letter you gave me and break this lapis lazuli and break you in half. Because you playing with the wrong nigga today. Let's go.
The mysteries of the...
And this is the point. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I got bigger nigga shit to do. I have so much. I have a movie, a film. I have a movie, a book, and music that I could be doing outside of class. But I'm worrying about your well-being and your children's well-being. You idiot bitch.
In their midst as an apparition. He was in Judea with his disciples one day, and he found them sitting together practicing piety. When he approached his disciples seated together, haven't we done what is right? He answered and said to them, I'm not laughing at you. You are not doing this by your own will, but so that your God may be blessed. They said, Master, aren't you the Son of our God? But when the disciples heard this, they were vexed, enraged even, and blasphemed him in their hearts. When Jesus saw their ignorance, he said to them, Why all the angry frustration? Your God, who is in you, and his servants have frustrated your souls. May the one who is solid among men from among you bring out the perfect person and stand before my face.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to what is happening and listen to what he said. He specifically said, oh, I see, they blasphemed them in their minds. He said, oh, so you're mad because the God and his servants in front of you have become frustrated because you can't look God in the face. That's what he just said. Listen, because this is the point. If I wasn't doing what I was doing, none of them would have nothing to talk about. At all. Because if I wasn't the nigga, it's like Jay-Z said about Kanye. He said Kanye's the one that you'll send out, and he'll come back full of bullet wounds and be like, yeah, they still out there shooting. That's what Kanye is. He said Kanye's the one that'll go out there because think about it. Kanye did auto-tune and everybody did auto-tune. It's like I start talking about certain things, everybody started talking about certain things. And then you can repeat it, but the key is you don't know it. And then the things you read is so immature, I'll laugh at it. Like somebody tried to tell me about the laws in my art. I said, you do understand that the laws in my art are not supposed to be followed?
Some of the people in the group chat with his granny and some of the old dudes like his brother, like, oh, they had GA, they want that shit. He said it was like, yeah, but she called him, oh, you're dumb, I would do the same thing. Just like I called the number that I found in the police phone. Like I called and I found I was broken heart. She was like, hey, Shanae. Yeah, like I'm like this. I'm like, she's like, who's this? I was like, this Shanae. Who was this? She's like, oh, hey, Shanae, this Rihanna. Like, mind you from work.
Oh shoot! I just forgot about that. I need to damn call T-Mobile because my phone got my SIM code. Thanks to my boy from class, my SIM card got cloned. Remember I told y'all about that. I caught the chick that did it because I never saved her phone number. She texted me and it said me. Think about this. Text yourself. Text yourself right now and see if your phone doesn't say me. That means she had an app and she was texting people because that's the whole point. When my phone broke, she let me borrow the phone she was using that from. That's why I never saved the phone number. There was no point. And that's when I was talking to homegirl and she texted me the next day. She's like, I was going to send you a picture. Did you get your new phone? I was like, yeah. She never told me if she or did not send it. So that's the whole point. Because I called her Ray Ray. No one calls her Ray Ray. So since I'm the only one that called her Ray Ray, her number somehow went from Ray Ray in my phone to Raina in my phone to me. That means that she was using my phone number. And that's the whole point of why I thought it was funny, because I'm like, are you guys 5 or 6? I've been dealing with technology. I've been dealing with the internet before you niggas was born. Literally. Some of you guys were not even born when I had music online. You know Soulja Boy opened up for me? In Flint, Michigan. Yeah. That's a true fact. At Skateland, Soulja Boy opened up for me. So that's the whole point. And he knows me to this day. My resume is stacked. My deals is on the table. The only thing is getting in my way is y'all. That's kind of the problem. There's nobody getting in my way no more. Because I did a ritual. No, they won't. I did a ritual when I cut you niggas down. I move faster than time. You're dealing with shadow time. Do you want to play it or not? I have a game. You want to try it? Who wants to wager their soul? I'm just asking a question. Because I won't have to do anything physical. I just want to see if you do want to do it. So I can show you can't. I love groups. I love when people try to jump me. Because now I have a legal reason to kill you. And that's the point. I'm not gonna do it. What I'm gonna do with you is I'm gonna do it just to do something with you afterwards. Because even if you die naturally, you're still gonna see me afterwards. And if you don't believe me, try it. Pray to your God. I'm waiting. I'll be quiet. Yes, I keep hearing you guys. Exactly. See, that's what I said. See how you keep hearing me? That's literally what I said. Right. Because the only ones that would be trying to do anything are guilty ones. If you're guilty, then that's the reason why you'd be involved. Because, I mean, if not, you'd just be ignoring me. I just sound like a crazy man. So, who's this crazy nigga in the back? If you're reacting when I'm only responding, then it sounds like you're the idiots. It's for you.
But when the disciples heard this, they were vexed, enraged even, and blasphemed him in their hearts. When Jesus saw their ignorance, he said to them, "Why all the angry frustration? Your God, who is in you, and his servants have frustrated your souls. May the one who is solid among men from among you bring out the perfect person and stand before my face." They all said, "We're strong enough." But none of their spirits were strong enough to stand before his face, save Judas. He was able to stand, but he couldn't look Jesus in the eyes.
And look, here's the key on what to go down, on why he said what he said. He said only Judas could look him in his face. If Judas is his twin, and is his identical twin, why can't he look himself in the face? And that's the whole point, because Judas was Jesus' identical twin. That's how when they got him in one place, they knew that it was Jesus. Because they already had Jesus captured. So when Judas showed up, they said, okay, it gotta be him. And that's because, it's going to explain, Jesus told Judas to betray him so that when Jesus died, he could literally give Judas the power. That's what it's explaining. This is all the stuff that's out, that they took out your Bible.
Turned his face away. Judas said to him, "I know who you are and where you came from. You have come from the immortal Eon Barbello, he who sent."
And Barbello is Babylon, Lilith, the Dark Mother. That's the key. That's the whole point. People don't understand. That's why they said the Christ that comes back is the Antichrist. He's not good. He's not going to appear good to you. Because then that would give him up. That's the whole point. He appeared good the first time. And that's how they found out who he was. So he switched up the game. That's what he's explaining.
His name I am unworthy to pronounce.
See? That's the whole point. Listen to what he said. His name I'm unworthy to pronounce. Now think about it. My name is in the book of the dead. And that's the whole key. My name didn't even exist until I was born. Written, spelled, slurp the dirt. Let's go.
Said to him, I know who you are and where you came from. You have come from the immortal Eon Barbello, he who sent you. His name I am unworthy to pronounce. But Jesus, knowing he was thinking about lofty things, said to him, Come away from them. I will tell you the mysteries of the kingdom. Not so that you will go there yourself, but that you will grieve all the more when another replaces you, so that the 12 disciples might be complete before their God.
There you go. Because what did I tell y'all? Everybody that's following the 12 zodiacs are the ones that's behind in time. They're dying. They're dying. That's what he just explained. Because the 13th zodiac is Judas. The 13th zodiac is Ophiuchus. That's what's happening right now. It's Ophiuchus. Niggas think it's Sagittarius season. No, it's not. The sun is in Ophiuchus. One foot is in Ophiuchus with the sun. The other foot has Mercury. You're not even in the same time frame. Listen.
Barbello, he who sent you. His name I am unworthy to pronounce. But Jesus, knowing he was thinking about lofty things, said to him, Come away from them. I will tell you the mysteries of the kingdom. Not so that you will go there yourself, but that you will grieve all the more.
Not so you will go there yourself. That's what the Egyptian was talking about when they talked about the Egyptian hell. That's what they were talking about. Because he specifically said, not so you will go there, but so you will have to grieve because you will know that you had the opportunity to. And that's the whole point. Because certain spirits they're not limited to what you call reality. So that means that if I die today, I can still hunt you and haunt you. That's why, like one time, I remember Ange was here, and we heard footsteps upstairs, and there was nobody staying upstairs. And I told her that's a ghost, and it was a ghost of a little kid. It was a little child running. Because even me and my mom went upstairs about this, because we both was like, hold on, we both heard it. And there was nobody up there. I'm like, that's a baby. Because I deal with people when they pass away. So I can understand what's the difference between being in a few different realms and being in one. When you die, if you transition the right way, then basically you go to your own realm. So you have one direct communication. It's always clear. If you get lost in the sauce, you could be caught up in any of the actual 9 planets that you got to pass through before you actually leave here. You cannot just leave. You don't die and just leave Earth. You still have to go through Mars, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, and all that other things. And that's what he's explaining. That's why he said, not that you will go there yourself, but that you have to grieve even more.
Jesus, knowing he was thinking about lofty things, said to him, Come away from them. I will tell you the mysteries of the kingdom. Not so that you will go there yourself, but that you will grieve all the more when another replaces you, so that the 12 disciples might be complete before their God. Judas said to him, Can you tell me when these things happen, when the great day of light dawns for the new generation? But when he said these things, Jesus left him. He appeared to his disciples early, and they said to him, Master, where did you go? What did you do when you left us? Jesus told him, I went to another great and holy generation. The disciples said to him, Lord, what is this great generation that is so much loftier and holier than us, and isn't even in these eons?
message. What's that they were so that's because here's the point. People don't know what the word disciple means. You know what disciple means. So you have the word discipline. Disciples were the ones who were supposed to be disciplined. If you don't believe me, then why in the world would all the people he kick it with be of course, no problem, be, the way they are? There are people that had to be disciplined. The disciples. So, here we go.
Suddenly when Jesus heard this, he laughed. He said to them, "What is this great generation that is so much loftier and holier left us?" Jesus told him, "I went to another great and holy generation." The disciples said to him, "Lord, what is this great generation that is so much loftier and holier than us, and isn't even in these eons?" Suddenly when Jesus heard this, he laughed. He said to them, "Why do you contemplate the strong and holy generation? Amen, I say to you, no one born of this eon will see that generation."
Amen, I say to you. That's the whole point. He's speaking ancient Egyptian. So he says the hidden God has been given to you. Somebody left something on somebody's porch. We know what that is. Cops just rolled by. They thought I was going to be in the front or the back. They don't know. Listen to what he says.
The disciples said to him, "Lord, what is this great generation that is so much loftier and holier than us, and isn't even in these eons?" Suddenly when Jesus heard this, he laughed. He said to them, "Why do you contemplate the strong and holy generation? Amen, I say to you, no one born of this eon will see that generation, nor will any host of angels from the stars lord over it."
Bro, you just.
What's the thing?
Well, you're willy-nilly trying to be a player. And look at you now. You literally do a whole lot. Right. Everything.
All right. Thank you guys in the class chat tapping in. Keku Kinesis live and fucking direct. And this is what I mean by Keku Kinesis live and direct. There's no one watching the video. That's the point. Think about what I'm saying. If no one's watching the video right now, but everybody's responding in the other chat, then how the hell would you know you're watching the video? How would you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. It is, yes. Because if you listen, there's 0 viewers in the video, but everybody's watching and responding in the chat, in the class chat. And not just the class chat. That's the point. Who said I'm talking about my class? Because the class I'm talking about ain't. Let me tell you something. We're going to play this, and I'll be back. Because, let me tell you something. It's called Doppelganger, ho.
For it was told to the human generation, "Behold, God receives your sacrifice from the hand of a priest, who is a minister of error. But the Lord, who is Lord over the all, commands that they shall be convicted on the last day." The bottom half of the papyrus sheet is missing from pages 41 and 42.
The reason why I said message, I threw the bottle cap at my door, and look where it landed. Look how it landed, where it landed. Bottle cap down, Bottle cap up. Message. You see how that happens? I literally just bounced it off the door. And so this is why we said what we said in the chat. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna show no names. That's the whole point. Because I just proved the point. Now, that's the whole reason why we kicked y'all niggas out. We put y'all out the class so that we can bust ass and give you 60. That's why I kicked her out the class. Because literally, I realized she was holding it up. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. And it's too late now. Because now you're on my turf. You're on my turf now. Because I told you. And this is the key. You messing with some people that you don't even know that'll kill you first. This one didn't like you. And neither did that one. Ever. And here's the key. Because if they did, then why they... Why I lay there shot? Explain that to me. I'm waiting. And you down the street. Can't nobody explain that shit. Why is my bed frame flipped upside down? Who wrote outside in my closet? No one can explain these things while I was in jail. On a lie. That's why my lawyer is already good to go. Because here's the key. If I went to the doctor and to the hospital to prove that I was the one assaulted, and I have assault papers prior to that, then what will make you think you're going to get off on something you have no proof on? And there's nothing that actually happened to you. Because you went from pushing you to holding on to you. You kept saying, I heard that earlier. You said that you kept saying, let go of me. How? If I was pushing you. Keku kinesis here is all. And here's the bigger thing. With the recordings of the classes, it's there. Even the classes and lives. It's clear that, literally, I cannot be the aggressor. Because I'll be in here doing nothing. And it'll be something that'll pop up. I gotta keep it real. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Like Bobby said. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. If you can clear your ass out of my mind, then good, then help me. I'm just saying, keep it real. If you can clear yourself out of my mind, do it. Outside of that, I can't help you. Listen. So y'all got that when it comes down to Gospel of Judas, right? Judas becomes the 13th demon. Oh, you got to force it in? Let's go.
Manuscript preserving only the top 8 lines. Just 3 lines are readable in a photographic fragment of page 41. Jesus said to them, "Stop sacrificing. What you place upon the altar are above your stars, and your angels have already reached their end there. So let them be. Before you they go to their own ends." To the generations, a baker is unable to feed all creation under heaven. They were confused. They said to him, "Explain this stand." Jesus said to them, "Stop struggling with me. You each have your own star there, and everyone is bound by fate." In the blank where he did not go, which the blank of the spring of tree of this eon, after a time he came to water God's paradise, and the generation will remain, in order to not pollute that generation's conduct. But this generation has it forever and ever. Judas said to him, "Rabbi, what is the fruit of this generation?" Jesus said, "Every soul among human generations will die. But when these complete the time of the kingdom, and the Spirit leaves them, their bodies die, but their souls will be quickened and taken up." Judas said, "What will the other generations of men do?" Jesus said, "It is an impossible task to sow on a rock and receive fruit. So then, this is the way of the defiled race of corrupt Sophia. The hand that created mortal people, and their souls go up to the eons above. Amen, I say to you, neither ruler, nor angel, nor power can see that place that this great and holy generation will see." When Jesus said this, he left. Judas said, "Master, as you've listened to all of this, listen to me also."
Huh. You're talking about ant. Or amber. Which is the whole point. Because I know who that is. Oh, then you got your ass handed to you somewhere for real. Fuck that shit. But the way niggas act, shit. That's in the God. I'll play it right now. That's a prayer. You want to hear it? Shit.
O great God, whose name is gone down.
Right here.
He judges
It says,
this
it
universe.
says, if he wills you to die, you shall die. I will you to live, you shall live. That's in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. That's the point. If you could, you go, yeah, oh, nigga, shit. If I don't have to physically do it, oh hell yeah, I'll put it on your ass, real easy. Only for one reason, because there's a reason for it. If I got to do it, there's a reason for it. Because I have
151. Orion is encircled by the Duate, when the one who lives in the horizon purifies himself. So this is encircled by the Duate, when the one who lives in the horizon purifies himself. This Unas is encircled by the Duate, when the one who lives in the horizon purifies himself. He is content because of them, he is refreshed because in the arms of his Father, in the arms of Atom. Utterance 207.
This was written before you even had a Bible to know what Adam was. And this is the whole point. Atom is the sun setting right now, which is ATOM and ITM. So literally what you believe in is so explaining why it's right. So tell Miss DT and Miss Gypsy Cat, I'm gonna call on Sekhmet, Bastet, and all of them. Tell where that You can't study off me and get off me. Fuck wrong with you?
17. 152. To say the words, Reatum, Unas comes to you, an imperishable Unas comes to you, that you, both, may stride over the sky, united in darkness, that you may rise on the horizon in the place where you like to be.
Let me explain that, because niggas will, and think. When they say united in darkness, the united in darkness is the fact that there is no such thing as light, you idiot. There's no light in space. The only light is because you're on Earth. That's why, so the sky appears blue during the daytime, but we call light time. It's because it's reflecting off the ocean. That's why at night when the sun is not visible, that's how it actually looks when you leave the Earth. There's no such thing as light. You're in a vacuum in space. That's why it says united in darkness in a place where you like to be. Because when you're in the light, you are now being reflected. Niggas got opinions about you. And here's the point. You don't live my life, I don't live yours. What she did to you, she ain't did to me. And more. Because here's the key. I didn't have to pay. She paid me. Message. Let's go.
153. Seth and Eftes, hurry.
Here you go.
Announce to the gods of the south and their spirit.
How'd I get to Florida? How'd she get here? I'm just asking small questions. Let's go.
He comes indeed, this Unas, an imperishable spirit. If he wills that you will die, you will die.
Listen what he said. He said, if he wills you to die, you will die. Because this is the key. Everybody that's chimed in the chat is already chimed in.
Podium, pyramid.
Let's go.
153.
Let's go.
Hurry. Announce to the gods of the south and their spirits, he comes indeed, this Unas spirit. If he wills that you will die, you will die. If he wills that you will live, you will live. 154. Reatum, Unas comes to thee, an imperishable spirit, Lord of dispensation in the sight of the 4 papyrus columns. Your son comes to you, this Unas comes to you, that you, both, may stride over the sky, united in darkness, that you may rise on the horizon in the place where you like to be. 155. Osiris and Isis, hurry. Announce to the gods of the north and their spirits, he comes indeed, this Unas, an imperishable spirit, like the honored star over the Nile, so that the spirits in the waters honor him. Whom he wills that he live, he lives. Whom he will that he die, he dies. 156. Reatum, this Unas comes to you, an imperishable spirit, Lord of dispensation in the sight of the 4 papyrus columns. Your son comes to you, this Unas comes to you, that you, both, may stride over the sky, united in darkness, that you may rise on the horizon in the place where you like to be. 157. Thoth, hurry. Announce to the gods of the west and their spirits, he comes indeed, this Unas, an imperishable spirit, decked like orbis on the neck, who rules over the western mountain, that he may reckon hearts and that he may have power over breasts.
That's not what it actually says. It actually says that he may control mind.
Perishable spirit, decked like orbis on the neck, who rules over the western mountain, that he may reckon hearts and that he may have power over breasts. Whom he wills that he live, he lives. Whom he will that he die, he dies. 158. Re-atom, Unas comes to you, an imperishable spirit, Lord of dispensation in the sight of the 4 papyrus columns. Your son comes to you, this Unas comes to you, that you, both, may stride over the sky, united in darkness, that you may rise on the horizon in the place where you like to be. 159. Horus, Hari. Announce to the gods of the east and their spirits, he comes indeed, this Unas, an imperishable spirit. Whom he wills that he live, he lives. Whom he will that he die, he dies. 160. Re-atom. Your son comes to you, Unas comes to you. Let him ascend to you. Enfold him in your embrace. This is the son of your body, eternally. Utterance 218. 161. To say the words. O Osiris, this Unas comes indeed, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit, to reckon hearts, to take cars, to grant cars. His every appointment obliges one, to do his duty, him who he has elevated, and him who applied to him. 162. There is no one who withdraws because he will have no bread, his Ka will have no bread, his bread will be withheld from him. Worship and address Unas as a god, in due Utd's fashion. Jeb said, and it came forth from the mouth of the Ennead. Hawk, after he has seized his own, so they said, Lo. You are ensouled and powerful. 163. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit, he that bore more than you, he that suffered more than you, he that is more weary than you, he that became greater than you, he who will be happier than you, he who roars louder than you. You have no more time there. Lo, this is what Seth and Thoth have done, your 2 brothers, who could not bewail you. 164. Isis and Ephes, come together, unite. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit. The western ones, those who are upon earth, belong to this Unas. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable eastern ones, those who are upon earth, belong to this Unas. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit. The southern ones, those who are upon earth, belong to this Unas. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit. The northern ones, those who are upon earth, belong to this Unas. Those who are in the lower sky belong to this Unas. He comes indeed, this Unas, weary of the 9, an imperishable spirit. Utterance 219. 167. To say the words. Atom, this your son is here, Osiris, whom you have preserved alive. He lives. This Unas lives. He is not dead, this Unas is not dead. He is not gone down, this Unas is not gone down. He has not been judged, this Unas has not been judged. He judges, this Unas judges. 168. Shu, this your son is here, Osiris, whom you have preserved alive. He lives. This Unas lives. He is not dead, this Unas is not dead. He is not gone down, this Unas is not gone down. He has not been judged, this Unas has not been judged. He judges, this Unas judges. 169. Tefut, this your son is here, Osiris, whom you have preserved alive. He lives. He lives. This Unas lives. He is not dead, this Unas is not dead. He is not gone down, this Unas is not gone down. He has not been judged, this Unas has not been judged. He judges, this Unas judges. 170, Jeb, this
Day, just hit Jupiter using this app. Just get put on pause. And just puts it on. Earlier today, I mentioned, but it was in the news. And then when I woke up right now, I just saw the video of Slim 400 from Compton, Slim 400 getting shot and killed. Now, as a person in Southern California, I got to make this disclaimer. I am not from the Compton area. I stay in it, but I'm not from. I cannot speak on the ramifications of choices that he may have made as a growing up or coming up or in general that may have led to what happened. But I will say this much. As a person who has been around these type of people and grew up in these type of areas, or not these type, but in Flint, Michigan, but similar environments. They did him dirty, but not really. I don't know what the case is, but I'm just saying this from a respectable level. When I saw that video, and the dude walks up to him with the Draco or whatever, shoots him from inside the car, shoots him like 3 times, right? Slim falls out the car, and it looks like he's trying to grab the gun or do something. I don't know. He definitely wasn't trying to run. I'll say that much. Whatever his intention was in that crazy catastrophic moment of time, he wasn't thinking of running, because he would have stayed in the car, because he was in the driver's seat, and then they walk up on him and shoot him. If you were thinking of running, the first tried to either drive off, or B, you would have tried to hop out the passenger side. You wouldn't hop out the driver's side because he's in the driver damn door. Shooting you, right? So clearly wasn't no sucker in him. But also clearly it seemed personal. Or somebody dropped the bag off to somebody personal. Somebody may have paid somebody personally who not only felt like, oh, I can get him out of here, but I'll personally have fun doing it. That's what it seems like. I'm only saying that because of this. Again, I grew up around different scenarios, but you're not gonna shoot somebody that close. Like, it's pretty much point blank range, because you got to think about it. He walks up to him while he's in his car. The car door is open, so he's getting out the car or doing whatever. Maybe he's emptying out a Dutch. I don't know. He walks up to him, gets into the car door, and says, "What up? You got a problem?" And the gun or his gun, one of the two. Because the dude backs out, and that's when he, lets off 3. Now, here's the key. If it was just a hit, there was nothing, no underlying. No background drama. He would have let off those 3 right then and there. Right? And when he tried to reach for the gun, he would have let off maybe 1 or 2. You're not going to want. Now, he dragging things. This is crazy. So, dude is walking up right now. Now, watch. He's gonna walk. You're gonna hear him say, "See, what's up, bro?" Now, that's the key. This is what I mean by it's personal, and it has to have something to do with some get back. It's some gang get back. Slim 400 was not. He was an active member. That's the best way I can say it. He was not some and that's the thing. The person that came up on him, he knew that you couldn't come up on him without a strap. He wasn't about to come. He knew it. That's why as soon as he asked him, "What's up, bro?" He didn't give him a chance to really answer. As soon as he started answering, he was like, "Pow, pow, 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 pow." So when he says you got a problem, Nick, that's when he starts shooting him. Did that even go through? Hold on. I think it did, yeah. So he walks up to him, and this is either today or last night. I think it was last night. And it's funny too because people in my class literally wrote me to walks up to Slim 400. "What's up, bro?" And whatever they exchange, he exchanged some type of words with him, and that's when he says, and the dude says, "You got a problem, nigga?" And he started shooting him. So the first 3 shots you hear is in the car close range. Okay? Now this is the point of what I'm saying. He clearly was trying, there was no sucker in him. Because after the first 3 shots, he didn't try to drive off or go out the other out the other door. He tried to grab the gun from him. But because you get hit with a Draco, that close range, all that momentum shit is out the window. So he falls out the car trying to because that's the thing. Like when I got shot, I stood still, got shot, and I looked at the cop. I didn't even flinch. I just said, "So is it okay for me to put my shoes on that all the swelling and all that stuff happened. So like a lot of times when you get shot or those things happen in such a close proximity, as so quick, you don't know what's going on. So he probably thought he can get out the car and get this car and get the gun. But when he starts to get out the car, he realizes he can't stand or something, because he falls straight out the car. Drag him into the street, but the whole time he's doing it, he's shooting. So when you hear the shots go off in the back, the first three is only Slim getting shot. The other ones is him dragging Slim across the grass, shooting him. Listen to the audio. Again, close range. Dragging him out the car. I told everybody, spirit realm is tapping in. And so is these damn bots. So I'm going to end that in this live. I want to send some energy to Slim 400. He was always cool. It's your boy, Mr.